firing these videos out real quick because I don't want to make them too long, but I do want to go over some practical advice that, I kind of had to figure out on my own, and nobody really talks about it. It's really minutia stuff, but I hope you guys find it helpful for you. How many scrubs should you have? As a nursing student, you should have 2 pairs, because you might have clinical twice a week. Usually it's once or twice a week. I have not heard many places have 3, although I think I had a couple times where I had 3 clinicals, but one was an on-campus clinical. But I'd say 2 scrubs is enough, because you're not gonna want one and then have to wash it. What if you have clinical the next day and you had a long clinical? You gotta wash it and then dry it. I had a classmate that just bought one and ended up with it's still wet. I had to wear it. So no, I actually bought like 2.5. But they had to gift me one because a whole set because they screwed up or something. I forgot what the reason was, but I ended up getting an extra set of scrubs. It really helped because you have your scrubs ready, set. You don't have to worry about it the next week. Same thing with work. Once you get to work, I'm sure it's not going to be the same color, same design. I would go with a minimum of 3. I would prefer. I would suggest 3 to 5 scrub sets because you're going to work 3 days a week probably, unless you work on those units that have 8-hour shifts, which there are. PACU that I know of in my facility, OR, certain places there are 8, and then you're talking about 4 or 5 shifts a week. So my suggestion then would be 2 more than how many days you work. So it might be, wow, that got dark. Sorry. It might be like, wow. Open the door. It might be like 3 days, get 5 scrubs. 5 days, get 7 scrubs. Because you're not going to want to do laundry in the middle of the week. You're going to be spent, you're going to be wiped, and that's one less thing you're going to do. In between shifts, 12-hour shifts, you'll be lucky to get 6 hours of sleep. They'll be lucky to get 6 hours sleep. Depending on depending on your commute, errands you have to run, prep. You really want to do laundry? No, it's worth it to invest into it. In my opinion, your first paycheck even. Maybe you suffer for the first couple weeks and just get a couple scrubs and suffer and leapfrog like that. But once you get your first paycheck, invest it into scrubs. It doesn't have to be like the pricey scrubs. You're not looking to do that. I'm not suggesting that. I have a mix. I have like 1/3 of my scrubs. I have probably like 11 scrubs. 1/3 of them are expensive scrubs, pricey scrubs, whatever the figs or whatever the brand it is. And then the other balance, 2/3 of them are Cherokee. I think it's Cherokee. Sorry. I think it's Cherokee. Very cheap, very affordable, very, very good. Actually, I prefer my Cherokees over the figs or whatever the hell they are. Those expensive ones are great. Form-fitting, whatever, wrinkle resistant. Very good. Very good. Very comfortable. But I find that the cheaper ones have more pockets, are much more utilitarian, very useful. I prefer going to work in those because I feel better prepared. I have sometimes I'm laden with meds and supplies and whatever, and I've got a pocket for everyone. But when the pricey one, when I wear the pricey ones, I have to be mindful. I've got maybe 2 or 3 less pockets all around. And I actually had my daughter put in 2 pockets on almost all my scrubs. The cheap ones, no. They already had them. The pricey ones, she seamed them in. She's a seamstress. Besides going to be a nurse in the fall, study nursing, going to nursing school in the fall, so she could do that. Unless you have a sewing machine and you're really comfortable doing it, I mean, she made her own prom dresses. So unless you're that quality, I mean, you don't want to be wrecking these pricey scrubs. I trusted her 100% to do that. So be aware that you're going to be short on pockets on some of those pricey scrubs. And I strongly suggest you having a lot of scrubs, 2 or 3 more than what you think you need. Then that way you can have your scrubs all set out. And you can even be lazy then for the next cycle and say, I don't feel like doing laundry. I'll skip a week. You can. You have enough. So good luck. Stupid little minutia suggestion for nursing, but that's again part of what this channel is all about. Is like, oh wow, nobody talks about stupid, dumb stuff like that. I do, because I'm an idiot. I'm a moron. Okay.